All right, so this is Team 10 for Arborcrest Studios. My name's Andrew.
I'm Olivia.
And first, I'll start by going over my numbers here. So, share my screen. All right, so for Taj Mahal here, I started off by doing about 2,500 to 3,000 for the first couple of months here, just to
Mhm.
kind of keep the inventory fairly stable. And then once we got into the summer, I decided to do one big order here in June, try and keep up with the demand. But then after that, I kind of ramped it back down a little bit just to kind of keep it afloat, just so we had just enough to sell.
Okay.
And then I ended up with 312-ish thousand dollars. It's my final profit there. And then for Alley Cat here, I started ramping up my production as early as January to make sure we had enough. And I still ended up running out here in the summer, but only running out one time I think is pretty good for Alley Cat.
Yeah.
So started off with 8,500, about 7,000, 8,000, and I did as much as I could until October here when we started selling basically nothing, and I just kind of stopped producing. I did nothing November, December because I had so much extra inventory. I decided to just do nothing.
Okay.
Then for Edgar here, I did lose quite a bit of sales, but it's the least profitable beer, so I decided to kind of, I guess, forget about it technically.
hmm
But I still produce, an okay amount. But most of the production is going towards the Taj Mahal and the Alley Cat. And then, so Alley Cat, I had 387,000. Then Edgar was only 100,000. But in the end, I got to 169,000 total. So I think that's pretty good. And it's above what we had for our first run. So,
It is. I kind of got to that number as well.
okay.
Okay.
All right. So I will stop sharing. I'll let you share.
mm, mm, oops. Share. Okay. So can you see them? Is it sharing?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So for Taj Mahal, I started with the production of 3,000. I kept that very constant until August. Well, actually September. And then I upped it up a little bit, but I kept Taj Mahal constant all throughout the year, honestly. I only changed production between October and November, and I got to 312,699. And then for Alley Cat, I started the production at around like 7,500, and I lowered it from February to March only because Alley Cat is a summer beers, so these are like still kind of winter-ish months. And then I started upping it around the summertime. I did have lost sales here during July and August, but during September, October, it was fine. I got to 345,956. And then obviously I had lost sales for Edgar. Um, My total was 169,458. I did get up to like 175,000, but I think there were like too many lost sales on Edgar, so I had to change a couple of things. But yeah,
Okay.
I think Edgar was in the negatives, and I think that's what he didn't want. So I couldn't keep it at like 175,000. That's the highest I got, but that was with Edgar in the negatives.
Yeah.
So that's the most reasonable um, number I got with Edgar still being positive.
Okay. All right. Well, I'd say that's pretty good.
Yeah. So I we can definitely go with your plans. I'm pretty sure you had like a couple hundred more than me.
Yeah, it's very slightly more, but I think either of our plans will be pretty good for what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So,
I think we have a really good, I mean, 100, we're at around 170,000. I think that's honestly fantastic. Like, we really should be fine either way.
yeah.